Before we get into our discussion with our guest, a quick note. The you problem with Dr. P is for informational purposes only. It does not constitute medical or psychological advice and is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment.
Well, hello. Welcome to the You Problem.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing good.
I just have a inquiry about the situation I'm currently in. Um, for one, I'm 30. I have two children by a 52-year-old, and I'm still young. I'm still want to enjoy my life. I still want to, I still take care of home. I'm a good wife. Everything's taken care of, kids taken care of. But the constant nagging of like you're partying too much or you're hanging out with your friends too much or it's just like, is that a me problem or is that a him problem? Did he forget that I'm only 30 years old?
Yeah, maybe. How long have you been married?
For the last 5 years.
Okay. So you were 25 when he met you. Quite a catch, huh?
Yeah. Quite a catch.
Uh-huh. We
So
don't know
it's
shit
like,
at 25, do we?
no, we think we know everything.
Okay, so he's 52. Now, to be fair, let's just be clear, 52 is not that old, right? He's a young.
It's not that old. It's not. But I'm
So
not
what
going to
is
be
boring?
in the house every day looking at you, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We already know who I was before we started taking each other seriously. And I'm still a respectable young woman. I just don't entertain what I used to entertain before.
Okay. So do you guys not go out together?
We do. We do go out together. I mean, on top of that, we own the whole after hours. So it's like we go out, but it's like, I don't know. I guess he doesn't expect me to still enjoy my life or just to wait until he wants to do something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not waiting on nobody. Tom waits on nobody, so why should I?
Well, honey, like they say, you got to pay the piper, right? You date someone that is like older than
Exactly.
you marry them, you get, you're gonna get all the fun in the beginning, but as you start
In
to
the
realize,
beginning.
I mean, it's just chronology. He's gonna age, and you will always be
Exactly.
younger.
And I know that. I know that. But don't get mad at me because it's not working. Be mad at yourself.
Get mad at yourself.
I'm just saying that sounds like a him problem.
Listen,
Don't have nothing to do with me.
no, okay. All right. So, yes, you're going like that's a you problem. As you well know, I stand by the slogan. However, I will say this. With a young woman comes more energy. He's gonna age. Did you guys ever talk about this before you got into the relationship? Like, look, one day you're gonna be older and I'm gonna still be young. And how do you
Yeah,
feel about
yeah,
that?
we did. We did. And now that time is now. Now it's here.
Now it's here.
Now it's
Yeah.
here.
I hate to say this, and this is, I don't mean to be prejudicial against any men out there. Not all men are this way, but some men, right? And some women. They can talk about what they think is going to happen in the future hypothetically, but that doesn't mean that they really understand what that is until they get there. So now you're beginning to feel the burn. So yes, energy gets lower. He probably doesn't want to go out as much. Sex is different, all those things, and you're still really young. So what's your question specifically? Because I can't go over to your place and kick this guy in the ass and have him start moving around. Or
My question is, um, do you do you think that like I should be more patient and understanding, you know,
of
with
what?
him because of the age difference of just like with everyday things like mm, take something out to cook or take something out for me to cook when I get home. Like, just like simple stuff. But like it's like unless I blow up and throw a hissy fit, you know, it doesn't get done. You don't think I'm aggravated. You think I'm just whatever. No, it's
Do
pissing
you
me the
think
fuck
that
off that
that
you're not
is
with
oh, okay. This sounds less about him being 52 than it sounds about him using 52 as an excuse.
as an excuse.
There you go. You see, it's like here we're getting each other, right? Like
Yeah.
this sounds more like an excuse rather than him being 52, man, because I'm gonna tell you something. 52 is not old to cook. 52 is not old to have sex.
To
52
do
is not
anything.
old to go
To
out.
do anything.
This is
Exactly. So it's like I'm like, dude, what's up? Like
uh,
what's up?
well,
Like,
honey,
what's
t
up?
tinkle
So
or get off the potty. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's not that simple, but doesn't sound about
but
his
it really
age.
is.
I thought you were gonna tell me like, whoa, I married a guy that was like really, really advanced in age, and I'm really, really young, and
No,
I
no,
mean,
it's
I
the
could
fact
go
that
to, but
he's acting like he's 82 or 92 and you're only 52 and I'm
I
getting tired
think
and what's up? Like, come on, man.
I think that's called feigned helplessness. You know, when you ask someone to fill up the dishwasher and they go, "Oh, I don't fill up the dishwasher because when I do, you don't like how I do it, so that's why I don't fill up the dishwasher." And that's
'Cause,
called
yeah, I don't do it
feigned
right. It's some bullshit.
helplessness, right? So he's using it as an excuse. So maybe it's time to just say, like, look, I'm not buying into this age thing, dude. Like, we have to talk about you and I being a partnership. I have needs, you have needs. We have to share these needs, and you're not 80, and stop using your age as an excuse. Yes, something hurts. Okay, well, you know,
Welcome to my world. I've had 2 kids. My back hurt all the time.
exactly my point. So this is not about age. We're clear on that, right?
Yes.
This is about him taking perhaps advantage of your youth and using
Yes.
his age as an excuse to be helpless in certain
Lazy.
areas where he could be stepping up, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And the other thing here, is it fair that you still want to go out with your girlfriends? And is it, is it fair for him to complain about
I
that?
still want to enjoy my life.
Respectfully in a marriage always, right? That's the most important
Thankfully.
thing. I'm a fan of that. But you know what? At 52, he has to meet you in a middle ground. Do you think he feels a little insecure?
Yeah. I'm 6'3". First off, let's just start there. I'm 6'3".
Damn, girl.
Um, I know, right? I mean, I have a bubbly personality, easygoing, social butterfly. I can't help it.
Uh-huh.
Um, that's who I was when I met you. I'm not gonna change I may change my bad behaviors, bad habits, bad, stuff like that. But I'm not gonna change who I am. I've already changed enough, sir.
Well, then you
Okay.
know that listen, then you knew already when you called what the issue was. The issue was this is not about age. This is about something else. So now that you know, and we've sat here and you've talked yourself through it, and I agree with you, go home and address this situation.
Yeah, because you're not gonna take my youth from me.
No, and you don't have to take old age from him either. He just has to be a collaborator, you know? If he wants to feel old and be old, that's okay, as long as you can find a middle ground, right? So I think
Right.
that that's the thing, all right? Do you love him?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I do.
Okay. All right. Are you in love with him?
Um, that's a questionable question. That's of course probably not as much as I was at first. I'm not in the Lulu land no more.
That's a
All
nice
the smoke and mirrors
oxymoron,
is
a
gone.
questionable question. Uh, okay. Well, there's that too, you know? When we
Yeah.
love a person and when we are in love with a person, we're willing to make more or less compromises. And you
Right.
know, so you may want to question where you stand in this relationship at this point in time as well, right? Because it's not fair
Right.
either way. So maybe working towards what do we need to do to come together in a more balanced way, finding some compromises, then reassessing how do I really feel about this person at this stage of my life. You are 30 years old, he is 52. I like the fairness of people being able to rebuild their lives, you know. You wait a tad
Right.
too long and then, you know, doors start to close. It's
Right.
the opportunities are not always there for certain things
There.
in our life, right?
Exactly.
Um,
Yep.
they're different as the stages go by, right?
The
So this
outcome
may
is
lead,
totally different.
yeah, so this may lead some really intimate conversations about where you guys stand in your relationship. But going back to your original question, yeah, the 52 age difference, I'm not doing crap around the house, that's complete bullshit. I hope that answers your question. I appreciate you calling, dear.
Thank you so much.
Bye.